Okay, so the catalogue starts, as is already always starts, with the supplier draft, which is born out of last year's data. So if you've got a copy of last year's data, great. If not, you go to the full-line catalogue here. So you go full-line catalogue, and then you download all sections. What that'll do, it'll download all of the products that were in last year's catalogue, but it will remove any of the inactive products. And that's the key, because anything that's not active anymore will be removed. Then what you're then left with is a list, which will look like CAT 2024. I'll just open this up. And what you then need to do is sort it by each supplier. And if I bring this across, so this is the exact same spreadsheet, but the difference is I've sorted it by supplier. So you'll see at the very end of the column, I've gone here and listed who each of the suppliers is of all of the products. Now, when it was in the chapter format, it was all different products, all mixed up, all line. What I then did is I went and said, okay, this is 3M, this is DACO, this is the, and really it's born out of the brand name, it's born out of the supplier code. So once you've then listed who every product is, and look, it takes a little bit of time because that data is actually not available. I actually have to do it manually. It takes 20 minutes. You align every single product to a supplier. The easiest way to do it is I just go to brand name and pick all the 3Ms, pick all the Post-its, pick all the scotches, pick all them, and then give them all 3M because I know which ones they're from. If you need merch to help you, sit with one of them for 20 minutes and they can help you. It's not a hard process. You just got to know which brand belongs to which supplier. In many instances, the brand and the supplier are actually the same thing. So, for example, if you go over here to brand, and it might be brother, the brand's brother and the full name of the company's brother. So that's easy. And you just work your way through them one by one. Once you've got them all there, you just have to sort by them all then. So take the whole spreadsheet and sort them so that you want to sort by the full name. So 3M's first, then ACO. There's a lot of ACOs. Then Avery. So all you're doing is just sorting by the full name. Sort, and then you put them all in order. The sort pattern, and let me see if I've still got it there, just so, no, it's not. Okay, so you need to make sure that you sort it by this column, then this, then this, then this, then this. These numbers are very important in your sorting palette. So what you do is you go sort, you want to sort by all the number ones. So section order, add, then you want to sort by subsection, then you want to sort by product, display order, then you want to sort by page number, then you want to sort by page item number, because what it does, this will keep, then you want to sort by item order number, and that's it. And then you go okay, and it will produce you this exact screen. The reason why you want to sort by these numbers in order is it'll keep the products in this order, just in each of its different suppliers. So 3M will always be in, see here, you got 3M, right? But they're still in their order of their chapters. So this is chapter order 4, 5, 7, 10, 16. And then in chapter 5, they're all in order, 20, 30, 40. Then they're all on the same page. And then they're in this order, 2, 4, 5, 6. And then they're in this order, 2, 1, 3, 1. So you'll make sure that all the products stay in order by supplier. And that's it. Then you've got to do, and then what you then do is you rip each one of them out into a separate sheet. And that's it. So if we look at the 3M supplier one, so you then copy all the 3M ones into a separate sheet. So there's 3M, and you'll see you go to the very end, and then there is nothing other than 3M.
Excellent. So that's what you need to do to create the
supplier versions. Yep.
And that's
so you can
step
see,
one.
That's step one. So you can see here there's 3M, ACO, AUP, OS, Avery, Bibbleman, _, supplier, and then you load all of these. So then if you go over here to your, here, and this was one fun Thursday night at about, hang on a second, I'm getting a call, hang on. Hello, Cam speaking. Go over here to full line, you go to data, and there they all are. So you just load them all in one by one by one. And I effectively, to give you an idea, I loaded them in before dinner, went to dinner, and then probably about 2 hours later, I went back, and they're all sitting there. And there's your outputs. 3M, ACO, Ozpaper, and then you just click on 3M, you download this one, which is the final one, and then that becomes all of them.
So you give those over to Merch, and they just...
Well, no, what I then did is I then created the Adobe link. I then opened them up, created the Adobe link, and then in Monday.com, so if we go over here to Monday.com and go to Catalogue Drafts, there's all the Adobe links.
And then they share those links with their
and then that's
suppliers.
That was the last bit of my process. So right now I've created all those supplier reviews. So what you'll then do so there's all the adverts, and then so for draft 1, as you know, you'll go and do all the Office Choice products, and you'll create an Adobe link. You'll do chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5, and you'll go and create all the Adobe links. When you go here to draft, this is 1B actually, this is not draft 2, this is 1B. And this is 1A. So therefore, when you do all the supplier drafts, you'll once again do 3M, ACO, Alliance, Ozpaper, and you'll copy them all in, and then you'll add in all their links. Mm-hmm. And that's the key. It all comes from this main spreadsheet, which has 3M, ACO, and then, so if you go a bit further down, there's all the Mocky, and then there's just a title for each of them. I just do a full page title, and you'll see that when you get into the folder and you see, so for 3M, so this is the 3M one, for example, these titles do not change for every single one of them. And you just have just a line there. So technology, chapter 4, an FPA, which you know what that is, and then 3M. And then that's it. And then all the data sits below it. And that's all I do. So I create a master spreadsheet, cut them into all the individual spreadsheets, which are there, load them into Paginator, which exports me the PDF, which is there, and then I put them into Adobe Online, which goes there. Now, whether you're doing chapter reviews or supplier reviews, the process is the same, as long as you've got a data of spreadsheet. So as you know, when you go to here and you just want to do chapter 4, you just go there, you go chapter 4, you download chapter 4, and then that goes into there, into full line, data, and then you load up chapter 4, and then it'll produce you chapter 4 and all the rest of it. So the only thing just to be wary of, and as I've said to you this is in the document, there's 2 columns here that you want to either add or subtract depending on if you need them.
Yep, supply code and the price.
Correct. So for the supplier version, you leave the supplier code in.
Yep.
For the chapter versions, you take it out. For both of them, you remove the price.
Okay.
That's it.
Excellent. All right, I'll pause it there.
Pause it there.